You want me to tell you my story? Okay. My story starts at a 21-year-old young lady that had a 3-year-old. Born perfectly normal, energetic, outgoing, running up and down. We decided to take a family trip that turned into a tragic trip. And my son was thrown from the vehicle, and I had doctors coming and tell me that he'll be a vegetable. He would not be able to understand. He would just basically be laying in the bed. So I had a lot of pressure at like 21 years old of, we don't think he's gonna make it, things like that. I did keep my faith with God, and I started praying more. And um, I knew it was going to be a challenge, from what Jakarian was doing before to all of the things he had lost that he could do. But I was up for it with God. With family support, God, I was up for it. And I just did what I could do to be the best mom that I could be. However, that things that doctors told me, like he would be a vegetable. He's far from that. He's so smart. He's so intelligent. He makes me a better person. He's made me a better person in my life. I've learned from Jakarian that Jakarian gets up every day with a smile. And for me, I used to get up angry, mad. I went through a cycle when I was mad with God, so I was getting up angry. But I learned that you got your son that has all of these issues and he wakes up every day happy. You got to get up, you got to be more thankful, you got to be more grateful, and you got to be more happy. So that's what Jakarian taught me. People be like, oh, he's so lucky to have you as a mom. I'm like, I'm so lucky to have him as a son. He brings out the best in me. He really does. So my son had aged out of school, and it had been about maybe 2 months. And one of the counselors called me back, and she said, have you found anything? And I said, no, I haven't found, because I am a particular kind of mom. I cannot worry about Shakarian. If I'm going to worry about him, he has to be home. If I don't feel safe, he's not going. But I did realize that him being home, he was getting like just a little sad. So she called me back in 2 months, and she said, well, I have an updated list. I have a few more programs. The Next Step was one of them. And when I walked into Next Step, I just saw how nice it was. When I looked at a lot of programs, it was almost like Jakarian was going to be in this program with a lot of older people. And I started feeling like really sad because my baby is so young and energetic. I wanted him to be around his age group. Not only did Next Step have a lot of young people, they had a lot of young people, they had older people too, but they had like a itinerary where they were doing stuff. It was like they were doing this at this time, and I liked that. And he went, he was excited about going. He went, and he was so ecstatic when he came home. I said, are you going back tomorrow? He was like, yes. We start our morning about 5:30 in the morning so he can go to this program. Don't you know sometimes when I come in his room, he's already up? Like, Mom, what took you so long? I'm ready to go to program. And when his driver is running late, he's looking at the time. And when she's running late, he's like, Mom. And he has her number to the point he'll call her like, hey. So yeah, that's an enjoyment for him. He loves that program. So I trust Shakarian's judgment, and I know them. If my son gets up every day like that, so happy to go there, to be there, it's wonderful. He loves that program. He loves Next Step Ministries. Jakarian has gained a new sense of independence, purpose. He's more confident, and he's formed relationships with everyone inside of Next Step. He comes home with phone numbers. He comes home with friends he's met, and he knows more people than I know. Sometimes we go to like events out in Woodstock, and people know him, and they're like, "That's my buddy." There was a firefighter that came up to us and said, "Hey, that's my guy Jake," and he knows so many people. Like, and they're always like, "Oh my goodness, it's his smile, it's his energy. I love being around him." My baby's a lover. He loves people. So what Next Step has done for him gives him an opportunity to love more people. Gives him an opportunity to be more independent. gives him an opportunity to just be himself. I moved to Atlanta, relocated, so I'm really far from Woodstock. I never once thought about stopping his program because it took me so long to find his fit, and he's been there. I'm comfortable. When he's at his program, I don't think about him or worry about him because I know he's in the best hands. They love Jakarion there. I've searched high and low for programs, and I'm not saying there aren't maybe some good ones out there, but what I've run across, I'm going by my experience, they are the best. The dedication, the love, the things they do, they're not putting on a show. This is what they do. I'm sure they do it for every child in there. I just want to tell them thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like everything they do for my son, with my son, it's amazing. I see what they're doing. He's nonverbal, but he comes home every day in the best mood. He's excited. He's up at 5 a.m. to go. So that tells me, no one has to tell me anything, but my son, looking at him every day and seeing how excited he is about going to his program tells me that they're doing an amazing job with my son. And I am so thankful for them. Grateful and thankful.